Today is the opening day of the Butterdome Craft Sale. It's the biggest craft sale ever. It's the West Edmonton Mall of craft sales. I've been coming for a lot of years, and I have a plan for how to navigate this enormous Christmas sale that should help you maybe get some of your gifts, some of your decor items, and maybe a thing or two for yourself. If you're lucky, one of the most stressful things about the Butterdome Craft Sale is finding a parking space. There's limited parking around the building, and so you have to end up in one of these enormous parkades. Just bear in mind that the higher up you go, the higher up you're going to have to carry all those packages when you finally finish buying your purchases. You're going to be here probably for at least an hour. Comfortable shoes are really important. Never wear a coat in the Butterdome Craft show. That is really a rookie mistake. You're going to die of the heat. It's hot work making things merry and bright. So always check your coat before you do anything. There's two ways to approach the Butterdome Craft Fair. Either it is a thing that you bring your friends to and you enjoy a nice social event and maybe pick up a couple of things, or you're goal-directed and serious and you come solo and do everything in a very systematic manner. So the only way that you can fail at the Butterdome Craft Fair is if you go through all of that, sometimes twice or three times, and you don't buy anything. That's a fail. You have wasted your time. Just about all the vendors take various kinds of plastic, but I do think it's handy to have some cash. There are ATMs here. It's great if you're buying a smaller item. If you're in a rush, if it's crowded, you want to just be able to slip in and slip out with some cash instead of having them to dig out the machinery. What are you going to carry your purchases home in? All of the vendors have bags. So if you forget or don't bring something, it's not the end of the world. I bring a reusable bag. It's one that I can tuck in my enormous purse. And the enormous purse, of course, also works for small items, especially little things that you're worried might get lost in a bag or crushed. As you can see, there's lots and lots of booths here. You may see something, pass it by, and want to go back, and then you can't find the booth again. So my solution for that is either notebook and a pen, or an app on your phone that's like a memo app. Most smartphones have a memo app. Just have that handy so that if you see something that catches your interest but you're not sure if you want to buy it yet, you can put down the number of the booth. I am a little bit, concerned about making sure I don't miss anything at this show. And also, I don't want to have buyer's remorse if I buy something at one of the booths and then find like 4 booths later virtually the same item, either cheaper or that I like even better. So here's the solution for me anyway. My first pass around this sale, I go up and down every aisle and I don't buy anything. I go all the way through the room, I look at the things that interest me, I take a note to come back. Then on my second pass, I actually either buy the item or decide, no, I don't need it that desperately. I love lizards, but nobody on my list loves lizards, so I make sure that I end with the heaviest item that I'm likely to buy. That way I'm not carting it all the way through the room. There's people from all over Canada who are selling things here. They're really friendly. They're craft people. A lot of them are from small towns. It's neat to take a look at where some of this stuff is coming from. It's coming from Salmon Arm, there's stuff from Newfoundland, there's stuff from all over Ontario. Sometimes it might be from somewhere that you've been or you're interested in. You end up having a little chat with the person who's buying and selling. Way more personal than Target, Walmart, all of those big department stores. That's one of the reasons people come here. It's a very direct kind of sale in the sense that not only are you talking to the person who may have made what you're buying, but you're also talking to someone whose heart and soul is in this sale. I'm done. I'm a happy camper. It took me 90 minutes to do this with my system. Of course, this is also the first day of the sale, which really does help in terms of selection. You can find exactly what you want. So you never know what you're going to find. It's always an adventure, but it's a serious business to make Christmas merry.